Welcome to Sexy Tech. I'm Matt Harris on butterscotch.com, and this is your show all about sex and love and technology and how they kind of harmonize together. That's actually a really, really unsexy thought, so I think I'm going to take that off and welcome you to On Deck because, well, I'm here with the lovely Kate Abraham, and I just thought I was on your set, so I thought I'd give it a shot. How'd I do?
Thank you very much. The hat looks really good, I will say. Maybe slightly clashing with the red couch, but you know what? You can pull it off.
I think that's going to stay there for the rest of the episode.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything sexy about this. There's sexy about that and everything behind me, but I don't belong on this set. What we're doing here today is shooting some more throws for Sexy Tech.
Yes, we are.
What are we going to be covering today?
Today we're actually going to be covering some of the interviews that we did at the International Adult Entertainment Expo
in Las Vegas. It's a mouthful.
Should probably get that
the
right.
AEE or something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, the Adult Entertainment Expo in Las Vegas. We're going to be covering some of the interviews that we did with that. Basically, like just topping and tailing.
Now, new episodes of Sexy Tech every Saturday, of course, 5 o'clock Eastern on butterscotch.com. Now, you released episode 2. Last week, all about iPhone apps, and then something happened.
I think the same day that we released...
Which was good timing, of course.
That we released the Sexy iPhone app episode. Apple announced that they will no longer be allowing the sexy apps in the App Store.
See, it's funny, because these aren't apps that were waiting for approval. These were apps that were physically in the iTunes Store.
Yes.
Because we downloaded them, we played with them.
They're on my phone.
They were your picks. And then they say, hey, you 5,000 apps, get out of here, because you're inappropriate. But ironically enough, there's still a Sports Illustrated app.
Yeah, which is pretty scantily clad, I will be honest with you. But they've also removed apps which aren't necessarily perceived as adult content.
Yeah, so Sean was telling us, he heard a story about there was, I guess, a swimsuit designer had their own app. See you later.
Yeah,
not good enough for iTunes.
Which is an innocent app. So yeah, it's definitely seems to be a blanket decision at the moment. So at this point, I'm not quite sure where the progression will be, but right now you can't get them.
Well, the thing is, though, it doesn't make the show useless or redundant. I mean, folks out there are smart. Yeah. The software and the apps we spoke about are really cool, and something tells me they'll find a way to get them on their iPhones.
It is possible to get them.
I believe so. And also, as Sean was saying before we rolled too, is that, you know, this could be overturned. They might get back in. But check out that episode. It's one of our better ones. I know it's only episode 2. Episode 3 comes out tomorrow. But I'm saying now it's one of our better ones.
Episode 2 is better than episode 1.
Fair enough. We're on an incline like that. Everything just keeps getting better. But yeah, so we're about to shoot now, but I wanted to, before I let you go and let the folks go at home, next week coming up on butterscotch.com, on Monday, we have the Lab Rats, Sean Carruthers and Andy Walker, and they're doing a mailbag episode. So basically, if you have any questions for them, you can write in.
Oh, I have many questions.
And they will answer them in the next mailbag. Well, not this one, because it's already cut, I'm sorry, but...
Okay,
yeah, they answer the viewers' fan mail this Monday at 5 o'clock Eastern, and then Tuesday, 5 o'clock Eastern, Miss Download comes out.
Very cool, the lovely Cheryl.
Yeah, and she's doing an episode all about speech recognition software.
Okay.
That's not easy to say,
Very nice.
I'll leave it at that. But yeah, 5 o'clock Eastern, Jay Goldman and some sirens out there. I'm sure, as you can hear right now, we're not being arrested, but I have to address it because when I'm where Sean is, I'm like, guys, address the sirens. So there's some sirens out there. Snow ambulances here in Toronto right now. But Wednesday, we got Jay Goldman for Mr. Mobile. Thursday, the big pimpin', Pimp My PC with Lucas Cochran.
The lovely Lucas.
#1 in the Zune Marketplace.
He's doing fantastically well.
He's doing very well.
Actually, he was on an episode of Web Nation.
Yes, he did.
Here in Toronto, actually, Amber McCarter's show here. And he was amazing. Very, very cool. So, Lucas, good job.
I'm glad you brought that up. It was his first live performance, not live performance, but first
live
time
TV.
doing live TV. It was his first live TV, and he and Amber did a great segment on how to pimp out your PC. So we have that on a weekly basis here at butterscotch.com. So check that out. Thursday, 5 o'clock Eastern. I think we've plugged everything. I think I better get back to work, get behind the camera, and give you looks when the sirens go by and say, Kate, because the sign, address the sirens.
And don't forget Sexy Tech Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern. Just saying.
You're just putting it out there.
Just putting it out there for Sexy Tech.
In case we haven't said it enough, check out butterscotch.com for all we've spoken about. I'll see you guys next week. For Kate Abraham, I'm Matt Harris. We'll see you later.
Open up, it's the police. We hear you have some nasty apps.